National Vision has been around for almost 30 years now, and for that whole 30-year period, we've been focused really on one thing, and that is making eye care and eyewear more affordable and accessible. Our doctors like to serve people who might not have access to health care otherwise, who might not have been taking as good care of themselves. Our doctors say they see more interesting pathologies because of the sort of approach to health that many of our customers have. A lot of our doctors find that to be immensely fulfilling work, and we all know it's very important work. We provide environments which make people feel comfortable to come in and get eye exams, and as such, we attract a lot of people who wouldn't be getting eye exams otherwise. Our doctors tell us frequently that the patients they see in our environments are often people who aren't interacting with the US medical system other than through us, that we're the first person to tell them that they might have diabetes or have hypertension, that we are their access to the US medical system, and we think that's a very important service and a very important role we play in the medical system of the US. National Vision has had the benefit of being the fastest growing optical business in America for almost 15 years now, and we intend to continue to be so well into the future. We decided long ago that we wanted to be the most fulfilling place to be associated with in optics, that we wanted to provide life-giving careers. We figured that if we could do that, we'd be able to attract and retain the best people working in optics in the US. We are trying to create environments where optometrists will want to spend their entire career. You know, if you walk around our offices, there's a big hallway filled with posters of optometrists and particular patient stories, where the optometrist will describe the patient who came in, how they presented, what the particular state of their eyes was, and it often ends with, "And because I did this, I saved their sight. Because I did this, I saved their life." I think there's a certain beauty to that. This is the hallway that I walk down the most because I like to be reminded that that's at the core of what we do. I talk to a lot of optometrists, and one of the things I'd like to do is try to understand what it was that drew them to optometry in the first place, what their sort of core motivations were. And as we've thought about our various modes of practice here, we try to make sure that we're setting them up in such a way that they deliver on the core desires that brought people to optometry in the first place, which was patient care. And what we've done is try to strip away all the things that optometrists don't find life-giving and allow them to do the things that they do find life-giving. And it all goes down to true patient care. I like to think of National Vision as a fast-growing business engine fueling a fast-growing philanthropic engine. On the international front, we are involved in an ecosystem of philanthropies, everything from Vision Spring and Restoring Vision to a group called Frames for the World. These are all organizations that are trying to get eyeglasses to the world's poor. This has been core to who we are for a very long time and will remain core to who we are well into the future. And that's the most beautiful part of our work, or amongst the most beautiful part of our work. We end up playing a role in sort of shaping the industry. We're constantly in touch, surveying, trying to say, how can we be a better place to practice optometry? And I think that's a key source of our strength. We have a wall in our home office where we have pictures of every doctor that has spent more than 15 years associated with National Vision, and that's a lot of doctors. So over 2,000 optometrists are practicing in National Vision stores right now. That's over 5% of US optometrists are practicing with National Vision. We regard that as quite a responsibility, and we know that the success of this organization long-term, the continued success, rests entirely on our ability to be a great place to practice optometry. So we spent immense amount of time, effort, and brain power trying to ensure that we are a great place to practice optometry so optometrists will want to spend their entire career with us.